At St. Mike's, I see my role as more of a leader and a mentor to try and develop the student members into being the best EMS providers that they can be.
So I actually didn't really really know about rescue at all coming to St. Mike's. I was really just looking for a way to get involved in the school, and not only just with the school, but also about the surrounding communities as well. And so I looked at all the clubs, and I finally kind of landed on rescue, and I was kind of hooked immediately. I loved the people who were involved with it. I loved what we were doing. We started out with the rookie class, which began in late September. And the rookie class was awesome. It was a really great introduction to the department and to the people that worked in the department. And it was a good time to really build some foundational knowledge about EMS and healthcare in general, and also get to know some of the other peers that I was going through the process with.
To become a flight medic, to become certified as a flight medic, there is a national exam. North Country accepts a national certification, be it in my case, my acute care nurse practitioner. They also accept your certification as a critical care nurse or as an emergency nurse. I'm currently working on my certification as a flight nurse, just to kind of add to my abilities, but my skill set is drawn from mainly my experience in the 911 system, as well as an acute care nurse practitioner that has worked in the emergency department in the ICU.
So I'll just kind of go over some of the main components of the ambulance and kind of what makes it special. So when we go on every call, before we leave the garage, we turn on the lights and sirens, which is done using this kind of mouse-like device right here, and it'll show up on the touchscreen here. And then this also allows us to see behind the ambulance as a backup camera. So that's helpful when you're backing into the hospital or maybe a narrow driveway or something like that. Down here we have all our communications. So this radio allows us to get in contact with the hospital. It allows us to talk to our dispatch here at the station, along with other agencies in the area.
I'm second lieutenant. This is one of my daily routines. I come and check the closets, make sure that they're all stocked. We have a lot of medications, a lot of equipment that we keep on our ambulances, and it's important to make sure that everything is up to date and that we have the supplies that we need. So this is the closet that's open to all of the rescue members. There's a certain passcode that they use. When after every call, every member will come and we'll sort of debrief on the call. We'll talk about what supplies we used, and then what supplies we want to restock into the ambulance. My job is more centered around this closet here, which is basically all the same supplies but just in bulk. So basically every day I'll come over and I'll take the supplies from my locked closet, which only me and the other officers have access to, and then take the supplies, restock them into here. That way the other members have enough supplies, like enough IVs, enough medication, EKG patches. It's pretty cool. Our members, even if we don't use all the supplies, on a weekly basis, they come in contact with a lot of pretty cool medications, glucagon, Narcan, things that doctors and hospitals use. It's pretty cool. I think one of my favorites probably would be different OB/GYNs, which is drilling into bone.
This allows us to drill into someone's bone to help give fluids even if we can't find a vein. It's kind of our Hail Mary effort. You don't want to get one of these, but it's definitely a life-saving tool.
You can do IVs, which is just giving fluids and giving medications.
This is Ambulance 1. Basically every corner of this truck is packed to the brim with anything that we need for any sort of call. This is our airway compartment, so anything that we need to help give someone oxygen or help them keep breathing is in here. We have masks, we can do some CPAP, all different kinds of masks hidden in here. We have some intubation supplies up here that You know, if we have a paramedic on with us, they can play with these. Basically, everything to keep someone breathing is right in here, and breathing is our #1 goal. Our stretcher, every patient, for the most part, ends up laying on it. But on the stretcher, we have our oxygen bag, and this goes in with us to every single call. So, you know, you have everything from IV start kits to every medication we have on the truck, blood pressure cuff, stethoscope, a glucometer for diabetic emergencies, anything that you could possibly need in the first 10 minutes of a call, right in here.
I work with the University of Vermont Rescue, North Country Life Flight out of Saranac Lake, New York, as well as St. Michael's Fire and Rescue. I got my start in medicine and EMS as an undergraduate student at the University of Vermont. I started as a freshman and just wanted to get involved with the community, and it was a way of meeting people, and I really fell in love with emergency medicine and taking care of the sick and injured. EMS spoke to me in a way that I just didn't think anything else could, and it really became my calling. I decided I wanted to continue on. I eventually got my registered nurse certification and became an acute care nurse practitioner. While I was in nurse practitioner school, I had the opportunity to also obtain my certification as a paramedic. So while still doing all of my clinicals and my time to become a nurse practitioner, I also worked in the ability to become a paramedic and advance my pre-hospital skills. When I came to UVM, I thought I wanted to do cancer research and teach. Those were my two main goals. When I got involved with rescue, I realized that this patient care thing was really kind of cool. And I looked at my options at that point. I was a bio major at UVM. Med school was kind of the obvious first option. And I looked at it, and it wasn't what I wanted. It really just didn't give me the opportunities I was hoping for. I looked at PA school, and I really didn't want to be a dependent provider for my entire career. And that led me to look at the nurse practitioner route. The NP route gave me the mixture of autonomy and the practice style that I was hoping for, and that led me to look at that as an option. I ended up going to DePaul University in Chicago for my RN, and then ended up at the University of Pennsylvania for my acute care nurse practitioner. That's how I ended up there.